Hey y'all, I'm back. I had to, hang on, where was I? I had to figure out why this thing kept telling me my storage was low and it kept shutting my videos down. Well, I finally figured it out. Forget that. I figured it out. I had to empty the trash. Oh, Jesus. I guess the music ain't gonna be on. But anyway, let's do a reading. I had to empty my trash. My trash was full from all the shit that I deleted. So I done deleted everything thinking it was, and I kept deleting more and more shit. And then I only realized that the trash bin was full. That's why I was saying that. Why couldn't it just say empty the trash? I don't understand. Why can't it just tell you what it needs you to do, right? What we got here? What's the message for the collective? Remember that time is fluid, so whenever you see this message, it's when you're meant to see it. It's a general reading. May not resonate with everyone. So please only take what resonates. February 21st is 4:57 p.m. And the first card out is Trust the Timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. And I was just sitting here thinking to myself, before I started this video, it's like I got this one life. As far as I know, as far as I'm concerned right now, you know what I mean? And it's like, I really got to stop dwelling on the things that are past, you know what I mean? And really stepping out there and doing the things that I want to do now. What am I waiting for, Some of y'all could be feeling in the same energy, like almost as if you've given up on life, right? Because, like, what else could go right? What else? Maybe something will. I don't know. What's the message for the collective? We have a new earth pulsing, and I'm sorry. Wow. Trust the timing. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. You have hope, you have faith. Pulse of mother, slow down, time in nature. Stop rushing for tomorrow. That's giving me the energy of, perfect example, I feel. How you don't get paid, you got paid Friday, you paid all your bills, you don't get your next check until Friday. And your money's running low, so it's like you can't wait till Friday till next payday. You know what I'm saying? I guess maybe that wasn't a good example. But it's like just rushing and like, okay, say you're expecting something, a date or something like that, and you're like, I can't wait till Friday, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you're rushing through it. Spirit's like, slow down. Right, don't rush through things and try to pay attention to the blessing and the grace and the mercy of God that's in front of you. I'm sorry, defenseless, writing past wrongs, uprooting. Uprooting, pulling out that root, right? Maybe we did some things that hurt other people, right? And sometimes we try to justify, it was to our defense, right? We were justified in the way we acted, or maybe we weren't. Either way, somebody got hurt, right? Somebody's feelings got hurt, right? And maybe some of you guys want to right a past wrong. I don't know why my ear feel like I got water in it. What's going on here, Spirit? Anything else? I feel like I want to draw a couple of these. Trust the wave you came in on, a new earth. So there's definitely a change that's happening, right? But Spirit's saying don't rush your time, right? Don't forget about today. Some of you guys could be trying to run from some past wrongs. Something could have uprooted you. You could have felt uprooted, like taken out of your natural environment. That's what I'm hearing. What's this? The Great Gathering, Pleiades energy. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits. You could be very intuitive at this time. You could get a lot of downloads, a lot of ear ringing, double mission channeling, and uplifting humanity. Yes, some of y'all get messages. Pleiades, double mission channeling. Isn't that something like if your purpose here is to uplift humanity, right? To build people up, to help people to awaken, to raise their vibration, because that's really what it is raising the vibration. And you have a past where you may have hurt someone, or maybe somebody hurt you. Because I feel like when you get in this kind of energy, it's like you really have to be emotionally fucking like split. It's like a crack. Something happens, you know what I mean? And when I say that, some people become psychotic. You know, they have mental imbalance. They can't, they never get right again. And then some people, we become very intuitive. We become open to receiving the information, right? To allow the universe to move the way it's moving, and as it shows us understanding, so that we don't become psychotic or have psychosis. That's interesting. So maybe you may have felt defenseless in the past. Maybe you felt like you were uprooted. That's a lot of what the Chosens feel like. It's like you're like taken out of your environment. You know what I'm saying? Oh wow! You know what? I didn't even notice. That's two faces down here. This is something from childhood. Ooh, yes. This is some deep-rooted shit here, man. Maybe some of our fears, some things that we grew up, maybe we passed it on to our children. Look, and this is what I got over here. Look, somebody destiny swapped the wrong timeline. I don't know why that made me look over there. What's this? So you're here to channel messages and uplift humanity. That's what you're here for. It's all coming together. You're getting your intuitive hits, and you're about to step into your come into alignment with your soul tribe. Spirit, thank you, Spirit. You're a messenger. You're a messenger. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. We can raise the vibration of. If we can raise the vibration, we can save the world. Save humanity. You're a messenger. Yeah. Some of you guys need to spend more time in nature. Around trees, the birds, the animals, wooded areas, or green, like not a lot of population, not a lot of people, not a lot of traffic and things that man-made things. Some of you guys can live like in Alaska, in the North Pole. Yep, where you can see those northern lights. So the northern pole could be significant. Maybe you're being guided to move closer north. I'm hearing ley lines. It's somewhere there's a strong magnetic pull. Deep cellular healing. Look at that. Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Wow. What we got? The void. Ooh, look at that. The black hole, the emptiness, right? Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb, and it's winter now. So some of you guys could feel isolated. It's cold. You can't really do nothing. You can't really get outside. Meditation. I feel like you know what this is also giving me going through a DNA upgrade. That's what this is. That's what I'm picking up. Some of y'all are going through a DNA upgrade. This is a healing from on a cellular level. So you could be feeling like you got a cold, and we know you haven't been around anybody to get sick, right? Because I'm just gonna say it like it is. I ain't gonna say nothing else. But anyway, you could be feeling like your sinuses. Okay. There's something I feel like is forgiveness. Something from your childhood, something that was so deeply rooted in you that you have to heal. And I feel like at this time, Spirit is healing you from that place. Yes, I feel like Spirit is healing the universe. God is healing you in that place that really, really like got a hold on you. Something hurt you. But yeah, I don't want to state it again. It's usually those times when we've felt like we're not wanted. We don't belong. People ain't got time for us. People don't nurture us. People don't love us. People don't include us. People use us and then they discard us, right? They never made us feel like we belong to anybody. Probably you didn't have a mom or a dad in your life, okay, or both. Take it how it resonates. This is what I'm talking about. You could have been neglected and abandoned by family, right? You always felt different, weird. They always said you was weird. The black sheep. There's a lot I'm feeling. Let's get some more here. Let's get some of these. But I want these because these can get a little controversial. Cursed items. Yeah, I don't want to use these. I ain't really. Yeah, alright. I got them. I'm going to use them. Maybe the Spirit got to say something. Maybe there's something in here. Spirit, what's the message for the collective? Yeah, you're a messenger. And you're going through a healing. Excuse me, my nose itching. You're going through a healing. A deep cellular healing. And it's like being reprogrammed from the inside. Right? Each cell, each brain cell, each body cell, right? Because even our body remembers pain, trauma, and shit like that. It remembers that shit. It can heal from it, and skin will grow back, and things will mend, but it still remembers it. Just like when a woman has a baby. I learned this when I was having my children, that your body remembers the last child, how it came out, the last way. So like when my first one was natural, but my last two were C-sections. And the first one was an emergency, so my body wouldn't respond the way it did with the first one. You know what I'm saying? So I had to have another C-section. So. And it's like your body remembers, but I feel like Spirit is some of y'all do a lot of praying. Some of y'all do a lot of praying. Why? You do a lot of asking why. Help me to overcome this. Help me to pull this root up, Father. Let's get this root out of here. Not only, an apology to you from others, but an apology to yourself. Right? Defenseless, right past wrongs, uprooting. Wow. What's going on here, Spirit? What's going on here for my collective? Should I use this deck, Spirit? I don't think this is the deck. How deep does your well go? Emotionally, right? We have an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The devil. Somebody could have been very toxic towards you. Somebody could have really pushed your boundaries. This could have been the person that maybe sent you to that point of the straw that broke the camel's back. Thank you, Spirit. That straw is giving me wand energy. So somebody could have said something or took some kind of action, and that was it. That was like you had a emotional breakdown. That was the tower. That's the moment you realized that what the fuck you thought and who you thought you was around, they were nothing like who you assumed they were. This was your catalyst. This was, okay, Spirit said I'm oversharing. Or this could be somebody you overshared with. Take it how it resonates. Overgiving. You were overgiving towards this person. You gave and you gave and you gave to this energy. In hopes of what? Feeling a part of. Because you don't talk about it don't mean you're blind to it. So somebody thought you were naive. They thought you were. I said there was people around you that maybe they didn't appreciate you. They didn't value you. They didn't value what you brought to the table. They thought you were too weak. That's what I'm hearing, that you were too weak. You were always crying, and you was always loving and caring. You was always forgiving. You were weak. That's what they said. Spirit. So because you were weak, because you didn't fight, because you didn't confront, because you kept sweeping things under the rug, it's like the more you did that, the more people, I heard, assaulted you. The more they used you, the more they kicked you, the more they stole from you, the more they did what they did. What we got here, Spirit? The tarot reader. We got the tarot reader out here. Some of you all are tarot readers. No, I don't want to stop yet. What's about the tarot reader, Spirit? What is this about the tarot reader? Whatever the situation you have been, I feel like God has been healing you. Yes, on a deep, deep level, like at the root. And that's where we always gotta clear out the root, and so the plant can grow, right? So you can get to the rest of it, because the root is where everything comes from, right? Everything that sprouts, everything that springs up, every flower, every plant, every seed. I've been reading books and people since I was a child. Ooh, the tarot reader. The tarot reader. has been reading people since they've been a child. Books and people. All right, Spirit, so that's enough. Okay. That's enough. What else we got here? I'm trying to think where I want to go. Let's see what's going on with these relationships here. Let's see. What's going on with my collective in these relationships? I feel like somebody kept trying to push you to the edge to see how far. It's like triggering you, like keep poking the bear to see you explode, to see you lose control. But I feel like you started being quiet. All right, because you don't talk about it doesn't mean you're blind to it. You just started watching people, right? Reading people. Come on, Spirit. Some of y'all could be tarot readers. If you're not, you can be, because you're very good at reading people. So I'm pretty sure pictures and animation and shit will be nothing to you. Okay. Ignoring red flags. Wow. Trust your instincts and address red flags early. Your intuition is your guide. What else going on in my collective, Spirit? What we got here? Silent treatment. Yeah. That's a red flag. When they start giving you the silent treatment so that you can be in your head, what did I do wrong? How can I fix it? I'm telling you, somebody will do that all the time. So that could be a sign of somebody, that could be bringing up, I know who that is. Encourage open communication and address issues directly. Silence can be broken with honesty. Yeah, so somebody used to give you the silent treatment. That was only to confuse you. That's another form of gaslighting too. Manipulation. Emotional manipulation. Look, whenever you achieve something, they didn't celebrate you. They never said you did a great job. They always downplayed it. Oh, that ain't shit. That ain't nothing. So what? Celebrate your own success and seek partners who recognize and applaud your achievements. This is somebody that would not listen to you, your concerns, how you felt. They did not try to accommodate you if something was making you uncomfortable. Somebody, this is that part where you're just bugging, you're just too fucking sensitive. You know what I'm saying? You're insecure. Yeah, that kind of shit, right? This could be somebody that you constantly listen. They didn't respect you. Come on, Spirit. And withholding love as punishment. What did I say? To keep you in a fucking cage, so that you would never want to be anything more. Because if this person don't love you and that person is acting, withholding from you and treating you like it, so that must be true. I must not be worthy because this person don't love me, that person don't love me. They're withholding emotions from me. They're being disrespectful. They won't value me. So maybe I'm not valuable. They was banking on that shit. They was banking. Look at this shit here. Fear, rejection. They was banking on that shit. They was banking on you feeling the need to fit in. Fear, rejection. So you take the bullshit. You become accepting of their disrespect, their Six of Pentacles in the fucking reverse, their breadcrumbing, their gaslighting, their manipulation, their lying, their cheating, their silent treatments. Keep you all up in your head. What's wrong? Keep you trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong and how you can fix it. And then you find yourself for the rest of your life trying to make these motherfuckers happy. And then after they fucking get what they get from you, they ignore you. Stop playing with me. Keeping you trapped in your mind. Ignoring your emotional needs. I'm telling you, somebody was really playing on your top, nigga. Somebody was really playing with your emotions. Somebody was playing with they was taking advantage, and they were overstepping their boundaries when it comes to your empathy, your compassion, and the love and the heart that God gave you. And then after they took what they wanted, they discarded you. They made you feel like you weren't shit. They made you feel like that the love you give wasn't even fucking good enough. Prioritize your emotional well-being and communicate your needs clearly. Listen, because they were trying to coerce you to ignore your goals, to ignore your purpose. Stop playing. That's what they was doing. That's what I said. From a root, this is somebody that made you feel like you were not good enough from the beginning. And when that happens from the beginning, all we do for the rest of our lives until we heal that part, we seek out relationships that make us feel less than. We stay on that fucking treadmill of trying to be better, trying to please others. Infidelity. This was somebody that cheated. This is with the disrespect and the cheating. This is somebody that gossiped about you behind your back to your friends, to your family, to lovers, to other lovers. Pillow talking. Come on, man. Focus on healing and self-care. Trust can be rebuilt with time, honesty, and effort from both partners. Listen, this was a lesson, baby. This wasn't no going into the shop to the mechanic and having something fucking done and keep going till the fucking wheels fall off. The wheels fell off. Listen, till the wheels fall off. Yeah, pressure to change. Embrace your authentic self. Change should come from within, not from external pressure. Now, when I heard that the pressure to change, it's like you were loving, caring. See, there's something they were getting from you. I promise you, there was something they were getting from you. And there was something about you that they were envious of, because why would you work that? A thief don't go in no empty fucking house. Why would you work this fucking hard for somebody that wasn't worth shit? That's the first clue right there. Why you trying so hard to fuck me over? Why you trying so hard to make me feel like shit? Like I'm not fucking worthy. Figure that shit out. Somebody tried to get you, look, to taking advantage. Somebody tried to get you to lower your fucking standards so that they can run in and out the way they fucking wanted to. They can run in and out of your life the way they wanted to. Recognize your worth and demand equal effort and respect in all your fucking relationships. Listen, least you be cast out to sea without a fucking anchor. Just floating, just in your emotions all over the place. Nothing solid, nothing stable. Your anchor has detached from the fucking ship. And it's amazing. Look, playing mind games. It's amazing how that shit's even floating, because the anchor usually goes right to the fucking bottom. Because that's the stability. Maybe you were the anchor and you lost your way. Or did you find your way? Anything else, Spirit, for the collective? Refusing to compromise. Listen, you found your way. You said, F this. Listen, I'm worthy too. I deserve what I want. Yeah, that's enough of that shit. Look, threatening to leave. Somebody, listen, if they want to go, let them go. That's what I'm hearing. If they want to go, let them go. Don't let the doorknob hit you with a good Lord split you. That's what I'm hearing. What else going on from my collective? But anyway, yeah, collective, y'all doing your thing. Anything else for these folks? Anything else they need to know? I think they know everything. They know what they need to know. It was in a toxic, listen, it's over. Surrender. Surrender to win, not to lose. Don't surrender to them. Surrender to win. You surrendered their asses. You did not surrender to them. You surrendered them. Come on, Spirit. The Death card. Yes. Listen. Queen of Cups. Because you're a very loving and caring person. You know your fucking value. You know your worth. You were around people that they were not willing to give it to you. They weren't willing to pay you your worth. Right? People wanted you to change so they can continue to take advantage of you. Listen, the devil. Who child in the reverse? You learned from the devil. You did not bind yourself to the devil and let the devil drain you and use you and bind you to them. No. You learned about the devil within. That's that root shit, baby. You learned about the devil within. That piece of you that made you stay around motherfuckers that would take advantage of you. Because you really deep down inside, you didn't feel like you was fucking worthy. Right back to the beginning, right? Right back to the beginning. Yeah. Sometimes we gotta apologize for letting ourselves down. Can I get one more, Spirit? Yeah, you did the integration. You did the work. What we got here? We got a Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah, you have a gift. Nice shiny pentacle. Something you earn. This is a gift. Something that you won't squabble. That you take seriously. That you value. That you appreciate. You make good investment, good choices. And we have the Magician in the reverse and the Ten of Cups. This could be family. Well, whatever they was trying to do, baby, that's just over. It does not work on you anymore. It does not work on you anymore. Not whatever it is, however they was doing it, however they was keeping you bogged down with emotions and controlling how you act. Look, the Hangman in the reverse. You real clear. You real clear. Yes, yes. Look at you, because you got control of yourself. You got balance of your dark and your light. You integrate. You know who you are. And you also know that you ain't got to do that shit. You ain't got to attach yourself to none of that shit no more. But you recognize it when you see it. Now you're in the Queen of Pentacles. You're making better choices. This Ten of Cups and this Magician in the reverse. That's a wrap. That shit don't work on you no more. And if this was from your family members, you know what I'm saying, that did, listen, wanted you out here begging, baby, listen, God was blessing you the whole time. It may have looked like you didn't have shit, but you had grace and you had peace. You were being transformed. You're a giving, loving person. Some of y'all could be nuns or that you know what I'm talking about, that kind of energy. Yes, look at that. Look at that. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Even in your low position, even in your humble position, you were still giving. That's what I said. Look at those 3 pentacles around your foundation and the doves. You were still giving. You still opened your hands, your heart to others. And your foundation was always secure. You hear me? You may not have had the loud shit, but you had security. You had hope. You had faith. I'm going to leave that there, y'all. That's the message. I hope you enjoyed it. So I'll see y'all. Deuces.